Hello everybody, my name is Alex and I'm an application specialist at EG4 Electronics. Today we're going to be discussing our new multi-zone mini splits, so let's go ahead and jump into it. With this launch, we're going to be coming out with two versions of the new multi-zone mini splits, a 24K BTU model which allows up to 3 head units, or the 36K BTU model which allows up to 4 head units. With this new product family, it's going to be an extension of our existing mini splits. Now, we've designed these to fit more applications like residential homes where we're seeing rising energy prices across the nation. And with that, you can connect DC power directly from solar panels to run completely off the grid, as well as connect an AC power source from the grid. But regardless, you can run fully off the grid with these systems. The applications that I'm discussing again are for residential homes where you can have up to 4 head units with a 36K BTU unit, or retrofitting applications where you see an increased electrical bill. You can add one of these 24K BTU units or our 36K units to offset the demand that your existing AC unit takes up. Now, with these multi-zone units, we can offer larger scale off-grid applications if you're truly not tied into the grid. With all that being said, let's go ahead and see what the outdoor unit looks like. Now, if you've seen our existing mini splits, then this should look very familiar to you, but it's quite a bit larger. Now, this is our 24K BTU unit, and this is going to be a 12K head unit that goes inside the home. Now, this indoor unit can supply up to 300 or 500 square feet of cooling or heating capacity, and with that, we also have an 18K head unit and a 24K head unit, but we'll talk about that here in just a second. Now, the way that this whole system operates is we have our outdoor unit where our compressor is stored, and it's going to have the coolant in it that will flow to our indoor units that draw warmer air from the top and push colder air out through the bottom. Now, we have a variety of accessories here, but what comes with the indoor unit, which is this head unit here, is going to be your drain plug or your drain hose. Very important to have this installed. It also comes with tape here. Now, it's sticky on just the front here, but this is going to allow you to keep your line set all connected together if you want to run it through some sort of conduit or some decorative cover to keep the piping out of the way. You also get putty and a cover for the hole that you'll drill into the side of your home, as well as batteries with your remote. Now, the only thing that's different between our previous models and these newer models is the power supply right here. This is going to be communication and power, and our line sets are going to be sold separately, and you need to buy one for each head unit that you install. Now, last but certainly not least, we also have our template for the indoor unit, and this is going to show you exactly where the mounting bracket is going to be installed on the wall, as well as the drilling point that you need to have to go to the exterior of the house. It'll come with your installation guide, some MC4 connectors, both male and female for your positive and negative connections, an Allen key that's going to allow us to open up the conduit lines or the copper lines, as well as an MC4 connection tool that's going to allow you to disconnect and connect those solar connections. The outdoor unit will also come with the same tape that the indoor unit comes with to keep your refrigerant lines all nice and neat. And it also comes with a drain plug just in case you want to redirect any of that condensation from the outdoor unit away from the unit itself. So to connect your head units to the mini split or the outdoor unit here, I'll go ahead and turn it around for you. And as you can see here, here's going to be where our refrigerant lines are. Now we have 3 different channels for the 24K unit. It's going to be channel A, B, and C. Each channel is going to have your low and high pressure side, so make sure that you don't mix and match them for each head unit. You'll also have your MC4 connection for your solar panels, and we'll talk about that here in just a minute. But when it comes to the outdoor unit, we have these yellow caps here, and these are going to be torqued to spec. Now, this isn't something that we can just skip. We really need to make sure that these are torqued to the exact spec for the unit, as if we tighten it too much, we can break the seal on the inside, and if we don't tighten it enough, then we won't get a good connection and we can have refrigerant leak into the atmosphere. So we really don't want any of that. Now, that's for your refrigerant line connection. For your electrical connections, again, you have your MC4 connectors here. And inside this terminal housing, we will also have our AC or grid connections, and this is going to take a 240 volt AC connection that can go to a 20 amp breaker. 5 550 watt solar panels. Now, That is with the 24K BTU unit, and that's because it only has one MPPT, whereas our 36K unit can accept up to 10 550-watt solar panels, and that's because it has two MPPTs built into it. For the solar panel connection, again, best practice is to go to a disconnect, and if you're doing a roof mount, then you need to make sure that you comply with 690.12, which is going to be rapid shutdown. For those solar panel connections, it's going to accept up to 410 volts as a maximum. So make sure that those are connected in series and that you stay within the voltage range. And if you live up north or you have high temperature fluctuations and it gets fairly low, you need to make sure that you account for the colder temperatures as well, so that way you don't overvolt the unit. To control the indoor unit, you have the remote control, and that gives you all the functionality like heating, cooling, and the fan mode. And the fan doesn't heat or cool, it just circulates the air. But we also have a mobile app that allows you to connect to the device remotely. If you connect it to your internet, as long as you have cell service or an internet connection, you can control it pretty much anywhere in the world. So with all that being said, let's talk about the operation of this unit. When it comes to mixing DC and AC power, what happens is the PV will be prioritized over your AC connection. Now, that doesn't mean if you don't have enough solar power, it all goes to the grid. What that means is if you have 400 watts of power coming from your solar array and you have 1,000 watt demand total, then only 600 will come from the grid. So regardless of whatever you're producing, it will still save you electricity at the end of the day. To hit the high notes, we get direct solar input, which means there's no middleman, no inverter. We can connect the solar panels directly to the unit. Multi-zone means multi-room cooling and heating from your solar array. You get a DIY-friendly installation, which means there's not a lot of advanced tools that you have to get cooling to your home. It comes with a SEER 21 rating, which is pretty decent. And last but not least, you get energy independence to heat and cool your home. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out to our tech support team. They'd be more than happy to help you set up your system. My name is Alex, and this is EG4 Electronics.